Welcome into your zodiac reading. I am so happy to have you here. My subscribers, you know I love you. Welcome back. And if you're new, just finding the channel, I welcome you in. I do believe anyone that clicks on this video, it's for a reason. There's something here for you, whether it's the whole message and that really resonates, or there's something really valuable, one piece of it that you'll take away. Stick till the end to find out, okay? So we're going to start off the zodiac readings with the tea leaf message, and then we'll get the tarot for an overall message. We'll look at the archetypes of the people involved. That's you and your person. We'll look at the telltale cards that give physical descriptors. They'll give locations in the world. They'll give preferences, likes and dislikes. Then we'll finish up with some zodiac charms, letter initials, and channeled songs from your person, okay? It's a very full reading. At the end of the reading, I do single card pulls currently for you. So anyone that likes the video and then subscribes to the channel, and then in the comments, you tell me that you've liked, subscribed, and ask for a card, just card please, or card. In the next video of the same type, say if you're watching the Aries video, then in the very next Aries video, I look back and anyone that requested in the last one, I read them a card, okay? It's a free service that I do to connect one-on-one with you for as long as I can. So go ahead and ask for your card in the comments if you'd like that. And remember, it is only for the very next video of the same type. And you can do that in all of my different videos that you watch, all of my zodiacs and my twin flame mirror messages. I do those. So make sure and ask for your card if you'd like one. Please hit the like on the video. I genuinely appreciate that energy exchange. Thank you so much. You can skip this message in future if you've heard it and you don't want to keep hearing it. You can go to the timestamp and go directly to the message. I am doing it in a channeled format. I meditate before the message first and get right into the message each time now, and it's more channeled in the beginning, so it's kind of a new format. I hope you enjoy it. I love you guys, and let's go see what Spirit has to say. Welcome to the Libra reading for February 2022. For Libras and Libra crosswatchers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and 5th house. Any combination of those can give you a bigger picture. All right. You didn't get a January 2022 reading, and I'm so sorry, Libra. I was out with an illness for several weeks. So I'm back now, and I'm picking up where I left off, and you're amongst the first to get a reading for February. Okay, so let's channel what we're getting for Libra. I'm seeing Ace of Wands and Ace of Coins to start. Ace of Wands and Ace of Coins. I'm also seeing a Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Ace of Coins, and Page of Pentacles. So there's something about a new beginning for Libra or Libra crosswatchers. There's something about you having a passionate new beginning that's hold on, I'm sorry. Unstable. I'm sorry, I'm getting all these images in my head and I want to understand what I'm hearing. I don't usually get all silent like that. I feel like I'm seeing like a leaf turning with the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is an earthy thing, and I'm seeing this leaf kind of turning, like spinning to the ground, dropping off the tree and kind of spinning to the ground. It's one leaf. And then there's just like turning over a new leaf energy. And it's really significant for you right now. It's either for you or your person. Someone is really in the midst of turning over their own leaf and having a solid new, getting ready for a solid new beginning and a passionate new beginning where they can chase what they're passionate about. The Page of Pentacles is all about communication, about someone feeling, it's like feeling grounded now. I feel like there's someone that's going to be talking about how they're feeling grounded now. They're turning over a new leaf is really what I'm getting. So let's see what we get from the messages. We're going to start with the tea leaf message. It could relate to your tarot message. It could be a separate message. We'll just have to see. So let's see what we get from the tea leaf for Libra. First thing we got was handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Parrot, someone is going to be gossiping though. Got a gossip around you. Wall, there's been some kind of misunderstanding here. And then this came out, Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And I'm going to take the other two here, Broom and Dogs. So new home, new attitude, and getting together with friends. So let me see how this is panning out. Hold on. Okay, I feel like someone could be moving to a new house or a new apartment or something like that. Someone could actually be looking at moving physically. You may be moving because you're around someone that's kind of stubborn or somewhat aggressive and you need some peace. You want to like sweep out the bad and in with the good. And I feel like there's some kind of meeting with a stranger that's going to be important. It could be about getting a house here. And then we have another message over here. Someone will gossip. But whatever they're gossiping about, it was just a misunderstanding. It wasn't real. I feel like you're going to be getting together with your real friends and setting whatever the stupid gossip is right. Misunderstanding. You're going to be communicating a misunderstanding to your friends going, no, that's not what really happened. But I definitely feel like there's two messages here. Someone, it's not going to be for everyone, but like someone is definitely moving because they're trying to get away from someone that is just not good for their highest good. And there's going to be some kind of meeting with someone new that is going to facilitate that. And then you're going to be setting some kind of gossip right with your friends. It's going to be okay. If their husband gossip about you, you're going to set it straight. Okay. Let's see what the tarot says. All right, new leaf, new beginning, communication coming in for sure about stability. Knight of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Cups. Let's get one more. Start this out. Queen of Swords. Okay, what am I feeling? Okay. So the Six of Cups is a past life or twin flame connection for me. It's definitely someone that you've known growing up, known before, known in a past life, or it signifies a twin flame connection if you're in that type of connection. I don't know in this type of reading. The twin flames isn't something to like glamorize or everybody wants a twin flame and it sounds very romantic, but it's actually maybe the most challenging, hard, demanding, painful thing you'll ever go through. So remember that. you know, a lot of times we have a soulmate connection, we mistake that for a twin flame connection. So this is if that resonates for you. If you are in an extremely painful connection where you're magnetically drawn to someone and it's been going on for a long time and it's not going away, you know what happened, look up twin flames. You can go to my Twin Flame 101 library and look at the videos there. There is like a what's a twin flame video and other ones that explain different things. I do twin flame readings on my channel that are very specific to that, but I just want to let you know that that's usually not the case. Can be, usually not. With the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, I see 3 court cards here, 3 different people involved in this situation. I see a Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Swords because she's been hurt, she's been through a lot, and she has her guard up because she's trying not to get hurt anymore. Now, usually when the Queen of Swords comes upright, she's also very fair and very verbal. She'll tell you how she feels. She'll tell you what she wants. She'll be very direct. Okay, the Queen of Swords doesn't have to be a bad, nasty person, but she is a person that has set healthy boundaries and will keep those boundaries. Okay? She's not necessarily a bad partner. She's just careful and honest and direct. Okay? We have a King of Cups and a Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords, I think, comes in presenting himself as the partner to the Queen of Swords, but the Knight of Swords is not the partner to the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords is not at a king level, which would be the counterpart to a queen. This Knight of Swords, they actually have some growing to do before they get to a king status. The King of Cups can be a counterpart to the Queen of Swords here. They're not the same suit, but they're on the same level. This king person is very kind, very loving, very generous, very giving. This is someone that offers love pretty easily. It has a lot of it to give. This is someone with a deep emotion. The Knight of Swords over here, they're kind of quick in and quick out. The Knight of Swords is kind of the fastest moving card in the deck. Now you'll notice here that the Knight is not on a horse. They've got an eagle in front of them. It's a little bit different than a usual deck. And so I feel like this Knight, instead of being on the horse and coming in and out directly, he sends eagles. He sends emissaries. So it's almost like sending messages. You know how they used to send messages by bird? You know, back and forth. It's like he sends messages quickly in and out. Forceful messages that he feels are true. But it's not the most stable energy, the Knight of Swords person. The King of Cups can maybe get swamped with emotion sometimes too. But I don't see him as unstable. A king is more stable and the Knight is a little more unstable. The Six of Cups is directly between the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So I do feel like this King of Cups is the past relationship or past life relationship to this Queen of Swords. I feel like there's a past life, past relationship of some sort here. So it could be someone you knew from this life, could be someone you knew from another life, but it's something coming back around. The Knight of Swords really is on the outside edge here. Okay? They're present, but they're on the outer edge here. They're not part of this connection. Let me get more. Let's see what we get. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Whoa, the Judgment. And the Six of Coins. I'm going to take those two. Tell me about this King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups. This connection. King of Cups. Remember to take the gender out of the energies. They can be the same gender here, but it doesn't really make a difference. It's an energy. Okay. So flip-flop things around as they fit your circumstance. I can be in very masculine energy and still be a female person or a feminine person. You just gotta look at the energy that the people are in. Masculine energies tend to be assertive or aggressive. They tend to be forward moving, forward motion. They tend to be decisive, and they tend to be giving. Feminine energies tend to be receptive. They tend to be more passive. They tend to be more nurturing, that kind of thing. So you understand what a masculine energy and what a feminine energy is. Okay. Tell me about this King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we've got a Nine of Wands and we've got a Three of Coins. Now tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Stun. Hold on, I dropped one. If I don't drop a card, it's probably not my reading. Four of Wands. Okay. And what's the bottom of the deck energy? This is Seven of Cups right now. Okay, so this Knight of Wands person, this is someone that's trying to resurrect something with the Queen of Swords person. So this Knight is also someone that's coming back around, but I feel like this Knight is coming back around from this lifetime. This is either someone that's in the Queen of Swords life already, that has a waning relationship that they're trying to bring back to life, or this is a past person, could be a friend, could be a lover, someone that is trying to come back around and bring a romantic relationship into fruition with this Queen. With a, what did I call this before? This is a Six of Pentacles. I don't know what I called it, and I'm sorry. But anyways, that was strange. I should go back and look. The Six of Pentacles here, like this is someone that it was really imbalanced in the past. You can see that scale is tipped way far in one side and not very far on the other. So this Knight is actually trying to balance something out that wasn't fair and equitable before. Okay, they are looking to do that. I don't know if they're doing it the most mature way, being a knight, or the most reliable way, but in their own way, I think they are trying to balance out and resurrect something with this Queen. Now with the King of Cups here, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Three of Coins. This King person is someone that has been carrying the Ten of Wands on his back. This is someone that has a really heavy burden in this lifetime. It's had a really, big challenge in their life recently. But it's someone that has taken this Ace of Wands. They've taken this Ace of Wands and they've planted all those other wands in the ground behind them. And they're not going to carry them around. And they're going to go forward and have a new beginning as soon as they've rested up a little bit from whatever this really hard cycle has been. This is someone that is probably, this King of Cups is probably working on their finances right now. They're probably trying to build a foundation to have a relationship with this Queen of Swords, is what I'm seeing. The Queen of Swords over here has developed an incredible amount of strength. She does feel a soulmate energy, I think, to this King of Cups here. She does, yeah. This Queen of Swords does feel a soulmate energy. And this is coming out on the Six of Cups, so I think it is for the King of Cups. And I really think that she sees like marriage, long-term commitment with the King of Cups here. But with the Seven of Cups as the overall energy here, like it's up in the air. Nothing is grounded, and both of these people are still an option. With the Three of Wands beneath that, there is this longing to build a future, to like go off in a direction, to make plans for a future. With the Temperance here, there has been a waiting period here. The Hermit energy, I feel like maybe both of this King of Cups and this Knight of Wands had pulled back from this Queen at some point and gone off on their own. And I actually feel like with the Seven of Swords here, both of these people might have done something that was like not above board and been like sitting back and watching. I'm getting this energy for both of them, but I think they both feel a connection to this Queen. Interesting. And then we got a King of Coins here at the bottom. And then the Sun. Ten of Swords, the ending of a painful cycle. Would match the King to the King. So I feel like this King of Cups is really the counterpart for this Queen of Swords. And I feel like he is getting to this stable place with this King of Coins here, building this new foundation and getting ready to take off on a passionate journey. I'm not sure that he's ready yet, but I think that there's a lot of happiness to be had there after a really painful cycle. We see a lot of burden here, and then we see the ending of a painful cycle. I do believe this is a soulmate connection, if not a twin flame connection. I do believe that there has been a lot of watching and waiting here, a lot of stagnancy after maybe some behavior that wasn't very good. Yeah. But look, nothing's grounded yet. It's all up in the air. This Queen, I feel like, has these options, and she hasn't chosen anything yet. So, I mean, if you're the King of Cups watching this and you're wondering if she's going towards the Knight, no, she hasn't chosen that yet. If you're the Knight wondering if she's chosen the King of Cups, no, she hasn't chosen that yet. It's up in the air. Mostly because the Knight's behavior and coming in is like in and out. It's not consistent. The Knight isn't like consistently present. He's not having enough presence in the Queen's life to give her a feeling of stability. It's a little bit of an immature energy. Then the King here, the King is pulled back, waiting. He's like building this foundation, trying to get to the King of Pentacles before he comes forward. More stability. He's trying to have more stability. To take this, he's like taking this resting time and building finances, I feel like, to feel stable enough, because he feels for some reason like he needs to be a double king to come forward, or she's going to cut him off. It's an overcompensation thing. I don't think he needs to do that, but he feels like he needs to do that. And here's the Queen over here feeling all of this for the King, but not having made a choice. I think maybe because this King isn't coming forward, the Knight is still in the running. Queen of Coins here. I mean, we have our counterparts there, our divine counterparts, the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins. I think she is really the divine counterpart for this King energy, not the Knight. But this Knight is still in play because the King holding back here. I'm really, really feeling that. Page of Coins here. Yeah, this King isn't feeling financially solvent enough to come forward for some reason. Or stable enough in some way. Let's get some oracles. So I'm going to get oracles on this Knight. Tell me a little bit more about this Knight person. This Knight of Swords, in and out energy. Quick in, quick out. He's probably communicating. I get the feeling that he's communicating with this Queen, but sporadically. I don't think he's given up. The Knights are pretty damn determined. But I do feel like there is not a consistent energy. Give me a couple of cards on this Knight, please. Okay, wait, I just saw something. Girl with a snake. Okay. Regardless of gender, I don't feel like I can trust this person. Cassette, outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. And empath narcissist paradigm. I feel like this Knight could be very much a narcissist. Being charmed or used, and you got to enable your boundaries with this person. Outdated thinking that they're using, they're replaying events in their head. The way they think is not great. I really don't trust this Knight person with this girl with a snake card. Empath narcissist paradigm here. This Queen of Swords is probably quite the empath. And the Knight here is probably quite the narcissist. And then we did have that Seven of Swords energy in there where they did something in the past that was painful. I think they're trying to bring it back around, maybe without even apologizing. Maybe they're just trying to dip their toe in and see if they can get back in the good graces of this queen. Let's look at a couple of cards for the king. A couple of cards for the king. Whoa! Holy cannoli, it's a lot. We can't take that many. We're going to take the first one. Part with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect match. Maybe another card for the king here. Hold on, I saw something. One date. Give it at least one date. If it takes time to know someone, take a chance. Okay, this king really wants this queen to open her heart to him. Just give him a chance. He wants to show her that he is the key to her lock, you know. Welcoming love. That's what he wants to do. I really feel like these people belong together. Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Give me a couple of cards for her. We had not enough, but it was in reverse, so I'm going to leave it there. I don't always take these in reverse, but sometimes they fall out that way for a reason. One more here. Okay. And then expectations, and that came out in reverse. I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so what I'm getting from these two cards, let me just read this all the way. Confirm you want this, prioritize relations, expectations. So what I'm really getting from this not enough in reverse and this expectations in the reverse for the Queen of Swords is that coming on top of the Strength card especially, she has learned some valuable lessons throughout her journey. One is that she's healed that not enough wound that we have sometimes. You know, sometimes our greatest inner wound, I know that was mine, that was a block that I needed to release to ascend and move forward in my life. And I was really lucky enough to get a great start on releasing that. And it's something sometimes you have to do over and over again, but I had a major kind of an epiphany with that. So this is not enough in reverse. I feel like this Queen of Swords has healed that not enough wound and understands her own value, understands her place in the universe, in the world, in her connection too. I feel like maybe at one point the deceptive energy that she found over here from these masculine energies might have been triggering her to feel like the reason it happened is because she wasn't enough. But having it come out in reverse here, right on top of the Strength, I feel like she has the strength of self-worth and self-esteem and self-value enough to know now that that's not the case. If other people's actions don't dictate who you are, how you should feel about yourself, you have to choose that for yourself. And I feel like this Queen of Swords now knows that she is enough. That's why she's the Queen of Swords. She's learned. She's been hurt, but she's healed. And now she's set up healthy boundaries, and she knows she's enough. With expectations here, I think that she's learning to let go, or has learned to let go of expectations and not have this outcome in mind, but just really release that attachment to a specific outcome with any one person. I think she's flowing and letting the universe bring to her what's good to her, which is really where you want to be. Okay. And that's what I'm feeling for Libra. I hope this has been helpful. Let's go ahead and get archetype cards. We're going to get 3 archetype cards, one for each person, because we did have such a triangle here. So stick around to the end of the reading. There's a lot of really good information that comes now. So we're going to look at the archetypes of the people involved and kind of get an idea of their personalities, who they are, what they're about. We're going to look at the telltale cards, which give physical descriptors, sometimes locations in the world. They can give preferences, likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Just depends on what we pull. Then we'll look at zodiac signs and letter initials. Okay. And then we'll end with some channeled messages from your person. Okay, so we're not starting with those, we're starting with this. Okay, sorry about that. So let's look at the archetype cards. These are the Spirit of the Wild Unknown. And then we'll get an animal spirit to go with each one. You have to figure out who you are. I'm going to put out the 3 sets of cards. You got to put people where they fit. There's the shaman. Okay. It's a very spiritual person. It's a healer. It's someone that's very transformative. Okay. It's too many. I'm going to keep shuffling. Cannot take 12 cards. 2 more cards. Two more cards for the other 2 people involved here. 1 for the knight, 1 for the king. Okay, we've got the king. I won't tell you who that is. I think you can figure it out. 1 more for the 3rd person involved here. Okay. I try not to make judgments about who these are, but sometimes it just happens. So we have the mystic. Okay, this is really interesting. Heck. Okay. All right, let's get an animal spirit for each one of these. I don't usually get more than 1 intuitive card in a spread like that, and we're getting 2. So that's quite interesting. One for the shaman person. Who is the shaman person? 1 for the shaman person. Don't make any assumptions yet about who's who. Wait till they come out and we talk about them so you can decide who's who, because it might be deceptive. Sometimes at first I think I know, and then it turns out to be different. So we got the earthworm to go with the shaman. That is super interesting, and I'll tell you why in a minute here. 1 to go with the king card. One to go with the king card. One to go with the king card. There it is. The sea serpent. Wow. We got the earthworm and the sea serpent. And then they're all spiritual. Wow. Okay. We'll go into this in a minute. And the camel for the mystic. Okay. So let me tell you why these are all spiritual people. In some way. So we start out with the shaman. The shaman is a spiritualist of some sort. This is someone that views themselves as kind of transformative. It's someone that views themselves as like maybe healing, having some kind of healing property for the universe. I think they are reaching for that right now. I see this hand reaching out with the snake here coming through that with the skulls here. I feel like this is someone that has not always been in that energy. I think it's a new energy for this person. And with the earthworm here, I feel like they have felt very low in life. They could be an earth sign, by the way, but they don't have to be. But there is definitely something about feeling a little bit low in the past and feeling like they were things that were very black and white around them. Their life felt very black and white. I don't think they have a lot of tolerance for people in their past. But I think that they are starting to develop more understanding of other people and like within their own circle, they're starting to have more tolerance and allow more color and individuality and be more open to people being who they are. I think this person has a very high regard with this big diamond here over here. I think this person kind of styles themselves a mystic of some sort or a spiritualist of some sort with a big diamond here. I don't like diamonds, so when I'm a jewelry designer too, but when I see diamonds, I sometimes I get the feeling of someone that's maybe like a little superficial about things, like they want to look a certain way. That's, to me, a diamond is a very superficial thing. They're actually not that rare. The whole industry touts them to be very rare, but they're not, in order to inflate what they cost and what their value is and what they represent. But and there's also this eye here, and it feels like an eye without the iris, which is really weird. This person could have like a weird look in their eye sometimes. Like just getting that. But I have this feeling of this shaman person as someone that was not very tolerant, but that is learning tolerant, but only within their own circle though. They're still very black and white about people around them. They tend to be very judgmental, I think. They do want to be more spiritual, and I think that they are reaching for that in their life, and I think that they're just they're on the fringes of it. They're like getting there. Now the king person, they got very much King of Wands energy and King of Pentacles energy together here. So I might venture to say that this was the king person in our tarot reading. It just came out that way. The sea serpent, though, is a very spiritual card. This is really about cycles here. This is very much like karmic cycles here, and about growth and death and rebirth. This person has a lot of emotion around this subject of their death and rebirth. This is someone that has really come full circle in understanding where they've been emotionally in their life and getting a really nice big view. This almost looks like an eye in the center here. There's this big beautiful blue eye. This person could have blue eyes too, but that's an aside. Not everyone is going to. But I definitely feel a spiritual element to this king person where they're very tapped into who they are now. And they're tapped into their place in the universe and their kind of spiritual journey. They're understanding that the cycles that came before, and no matter how emotional that they were, they brought them to where they are now. And I feel like they're grateful for where they are now, or where they're getting to now, to this king status, because they are at a king status. Lots of root chakra and second chakra feeling here. So, it took a lot for this person to feel secure and safe. And I think this person had a lot of work to do on their sacral chakra, their sexual energy. Could be that they had like an overabundance of sexual energy or a repression of sexual energy, but there was definitely something about that for this person that they had to come full circle on. And I feel like they've gotten to king status on that. I feel like they're getting a handle on that now. The mystic person over here, this is someone that is incredibly tapped into spirit. This is someone that has transformed in a major way in this lifetime. This is someone that's gone from the caterpillar to the butterfly. This is someone that is probably conventionally attractive. Like most people would see them, and there's something about them that draws them in and makes them want to watch them, makes them want to see them, makes them follow their path a little bit. There's this huge third eye up here. This person is probably a psychic, or with the mystic card, I would venture to say they have psychic abilities. If not, they're great with energy healing, or they're probably incredibly empathic, but I say very, very tapped in. They have some kind of spiritual ability here. And I think that they know it, and I think that they use it, would be my guess. Or they're learning it and are using it. But the camel here, this is someone that can go the distance. The camel gets through the desert with very little water. They get through very heavy, dry places. They plod along. This is someone that will go the distance, right? The camel person has been through the driest desert and survived and brought other people with them. Not only did they get through it, but they put other people on the back and brought them with them. Really, really nice energy. Okay. let's look at Telltale cards. These cards are going to be all kinds of descriptors. They can be for any one of the people here that we are looking at. They don't all have to resonate. So I could pull like Georgia and the UK or Abu Dhabi out or something. They have all kinds of locations. Then that could be because we're reading for different people, okay? I could pull out brown eyes, blue eyes, and green eyes, and that would be fine because we're reading for a lot of people. It's just meant some combinations of things to come together for you to say, that's us, okay? So, South America, someone could have a tie to South America. That could be heritage. You could live there. You could have business dealings there, going on vacation there. Someone is athletic. Someone likes to accessorize. They like their jewelry, their purses, their shoes, that kind of thing. They like all those little details that make you kind of put together. Someone loves science. Someone is really working towards or has a great work-life balance. Early to rise, so someone gets up early in the morning. Conservative dress. Someone's not a very flashy dresser. Someone has commitment issues. They have a hard time making a commitment. Dare I say that's our night. Slender build, so someone is on the thinner side. Someone does not like social media, hates social media. Healing old wounds, working on that right now. Someone is bilingual. They like more than, they speak more than one language. Seeing someone regularly, so someone is dating. Someone is really interested in the common good of the world, maybe the universe. Someone likes to have their neck kissed. Someone is very much a leader. Someone likes to go walking. Someone is kind of a know-it-all. Ambivert, someone is both an introvert and an extrovert depending on their energy in the situation. Someone could be a widower. Someone likes to stir the pot. They like to gossip and stir people up. Someone is very good with money. And let's get one more. Black thumb. Someone can't grow a plant to save their life. Okay? That'd be me. Alright. You notice I took my plant away. It was dying. I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay. Let's look at zodiacs. I'm going to shake them up under the table because it's so loud. So, these could be high placements for you or one of the other people here. So we got Cancer. And we got, Scorpio. Aries. Okay, and of course Gemini, who we're reading from. And let's look at letter initials. These could be initials first, middle, last name, nickname. Could spell out something like a location or something about you or your person. Okay. So we have MEN. So we could have a connection that is same sex. Oh, and someone could be going through menopause. Someone doesn't want to be called out here for sure. They're not ready to talk. H. Menorah. Someone could be Jewish. E. And hen. Someone could have chickens. A. Henna. Someone could have done henna in their hair or the henna hand drawing kind of stuff. Skin drawing. Y, P, F. Did someone invest in Yelp? Just curious. Someone doing investments. I'm seeing like that. Or someone, no, YP, someone didn't invest in Yelp. They were like, no, I'm not gonna. Let's see here. I mean, take these initials as they resonate, like for you or your person. Double E's here, so they could have double E's in their name, like Colleen or Steve, Steve, Coleen, that kind of thing. MP, someone could be from the UK. Or was it PM? Get it backwards. MP. MP would be military police. Someone could be in the military. Someone's name could be Faye. Seeing Faye. Someone could be growing hemp. I'm seeing hemp. Maybe you're like into 420 too, you know. I'm from Oregon, so that's pretty much a staple here. I'm pretty much the only one that doesn't smoke. Or like maybe me and 2 other people. I don't know. Seems like sometimes it's only me. Map. Maps. Someone actually like doing paper maps still? Seeing paper maps. Like my dad would get the paper map and then we'd line out the trip that we were taking in highlighter, and then I was the navigator and I had to tell him where to turn when I was a kid. I'm seeing ye old something. Someone going to a pub that's called Ye Old something. Okay. NY, New York too. There could be a New York connection. And then I'm seeing P with the Paris. New York, Paris. Someone just pay a fee for something today? Did you pay some kind of fees? God, I hate fees. Okay. I'll let you do with those what you will. Let's get you some channeled song lyrics. From your person, I'm going to give you 3 choices. There is this Rhodonite tower. It looks like gladiola. This is gorgeous. There is the ocean jasper tower. It reminds me of the ocean. I love that. And let's use something else. Let's use the red jasper. Red jasper. It's bigger, but that's okay. And let's pause the video if you need to decide which one is for you, whatever calls to you intuitively. There's really no right or wrong way to do that either when you're doing a pick a card like that or pick an option. Just do what calls to you. For the Rhodonite, we have Demons by Imagine Dragons. You can really feel like more than one is for you too. It's whatever feels right. And then Whatever It Takes by Lifehouse is the ocean jasper. And then the red jasper. What is the red jasper? Whoa, right there. I Loved You Before by Melissa Etheridge. Okay, so let me read them out to you. So if you chose this Rhodonite tower, that is Demons by Imagine Dragons. I want to hide the truth. I want to shelter you. But with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we are still made of greed. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. You know, we saw that kind of Seven of Swords energy between both the Knight and the King and that Queen of Swords. So there's definitely something to heal here. Someone feels like they have some kind of demons that they've got to wrestle with, and maybe that's part of getting grounded for them. Okay. So the Ocean Jasper Tower. We have Whatever It Takes by Lifehouse. A strangled smile fell from your face. What kills me that I hurt you this way. The worst part is that I didn't even know. Now there's a million reasons for you to go. But if you can but if you can find a reason to stay, I'll do whatever it takes. To turn this around, I know what's at stake. I know that I've let you down, and if you give me a chance, believe that I can change. I'll keep us together, whatever it takes. There's definitely this feeling of wanting to mend and wanting to make it work for the long term, okay? So if you chose Red Jasper, I've Loved You Before by Melissa Etheridge. When I think of how you know me, no doubts, no thinking twice. When your smile can be so soothing, a familiar paradise. When there's no one else that makes me whole, I'm never wanting more. I get this feeling, no, I've loved you before. So there's this like, that Six of Cups energy, that past life connection energy. Definitely this person feels like they've always loved you. When they see their smile, it's like the doubts melt away. It's like, I know I've always loved you. I know I loved you before. And I still love you now. It's the feeling. All right, this wraps it up. I love you guys. I really hope that this helped you. I'm going to do those single card pulls in just a moment. And we will see what we get. If you want me to do a single card pull for you in the next reading of the same kind, go ahead and just in the comments, I need you to do 3 things. I need you to go like the video, subscribe to the video, and then let me know that you liked and subscribed to the video and ask for a card, okay? That's what we need in order to do that for the next one. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this single card pulls. I'm going to use the Thelema, feeling that. And we're going to start with Holly. And let's get Holly. 1 card for Holly. What will help her the most right now? 1 card for Holly. 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 Where is it? There it is. The Empress, Holly. Okay, you got 2. And you got the 9 of Wands. Here you are, putting up your healthy boundaries and watching things grow in your life in this really beautiful Empress energy. This is beautiful. You've set your wands behind you, you've planted them in the ground, and you've said, like, look, this is what I need and this is what I want, and we're going to hold those boundaries. But I'm sitting in front of those boundaries, so even though they're there, I am being open and I am being vulnerable and I am letting love in, and I do want to watch it grow. This is really, really nice energy, Holly. Bottom of the deck, you got 6 of Cups, you got your twin flame connection. See, here you are, being open and vulnerable to your twin flame connection. I say this because I know Holly and I know this is what this is about. If it's not your twin flame connection, it's a past life connection, something coming back for you, but I really feel like it's a twin flame connection. I feel like you've been through a lot of healing process, a lot of growth here, and you're in a really good place. You're in such good energy. This is really good for you. Nice. Okay. Jackie Joe. Nice to see you, Jackie Joe. Let's get a card for you. Jackie Joe. Jackie Joe for the Libra reading. 1 card, please. What's for Jackie? What is for her today? It's going to be for her highest good. Ah, 2 cups. I love it. I like the one in this deck too. So we've got this gold and silver dolphin. And dolphins are such a high form of intelligence and so beautiful and happy and playful and really, really nice energy. It's a very beautiful mirrored energy here for you. And we got the moon here. Like, look. You can't see everything that's coming in your Two of Cups connection. Nevertheless, it's coming. This moon is huge. And so that the screen before you is huge. But I feel you having faith. I feel you're walking through emotion with faith. And I feel like nothing's going to stop you. You have really, really nice energy. Queen of Cups energy for you. Loving, giving, intuitive, kind. You're in a good place. Very nice. I love that energy for you, Jackie. Okay. Who do we have next? Oh, is that it? Hold on. Let me just make sure this other person didn't ask for a card. Nope, that's all. Okay, thank you for the Libra reading. Join me next time. Please hit the like. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.